Black and White, the rematch. Since we exactly have the same team and players as last game. And this time there's no need to try to fool the enemy teams that I'm somehow a new by. It no longer matters when our team actually won, along with Crazy.
I'm really only playing this game because my arm hurts from playing too much Diablo.
Oh, revelation. So speaking of Diablo 3, how much do you like the expansion and so on? Loot 2.0?
Well, you know, it's like, I mean, I don't even know what that means because it seems like so many people on the forums just pretty much despised that game. And I always kind of liked it. So, I mean, I like the original game, so I like the expansion. I don't think that there's anything particularly shocking there. Because it's pretty much more of what the original game was. I mean, I played the crap out of that original game. I had like 400 hours logged on it. And so I now have 200 hours logged, I think, on the expansion. But, you know, that's because I like hardcore, I like seeing monsters melt before my hilarious beams, and I like getting, every now and then, decent loot upgrades, although, now that I have put in, you know, I'm starting to hit a plateau just a little bit.
Talk to me, boss.
I see. Well, in my case, I don't like it that much. I just play a monk for the four first, I think 3 or 4 act they were in Diablo 3 before the expansion.
Are you ready for this?
I'm sorry, I was looking at
I
that.
said how many acts there are in Diablo 3 before the expansion.
There were 4 acts, basically. So what the expansion added was one more act, which might not seem that much, but really what they also added was this adventure mode, which really was taking what basically how people were playing Diablo 3 and trying to transform it into the core gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of reactive in that way, but it makes a lot of sense. So basically in adventure mode what you do is you kind of just have 5 bounties, you know, 5 elite monsters you have to kill in different zones. So you go around and hunt them down, and then once you kill them all you get this little box where you get, you know, just a little bit of loot, maybe you can get something nice, and then you get these keys to open rifts. And then rifts are basically just random terrain, random monster dungeons full of elites, and then there's a boss, and then you're done.
I see.
Where's the hot action?
So I think what they recognize is that even though the plot of Act 5 is a lot better than really the plot, or at least it's not even the plot exactly, but just the performance was really awful in certain of the acts. Like Act 4 was really weak, especially for like the finale of the original game. And Act 2 really didn't have a lot going for it either, and Act 3 was fine gameplay-wise, but still had some issues with just coherence. And Act 1 was basically like the best paced of the 4 acts, but it suffered from these, you know, obnoxious things like Magda trying to taunt you and all this other garbage. And Kane dying in that obnoxious, like, completely inappropriate way.
Yes. It's
So
like,
what Act 5 succeeded in doing was getting away with the obnoxious, pointless taunting every 5 seconds, which made the game significantly more enjoyable. But ultimately that doesn't matter because no one was playing the campaign content for the story, you know, after like a week anyway. Or really after like a couple hours.
they just did it, and then after that it's pretty much adventure mode all the way in.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I like the only reason I even step foot into campaign anymore is because you can get checkpoints at certain places so that you can farm certain monsters a little bit easier. Like there's this one guy in Act 2 that drops a crafting map for this legendary set called Ashira's. So, you know, I'll have a guy with a checkpoint there, and I'll go pop into campaign mode just to kill him like 20 times and get a few of the maps so I can farm some more legendary. But that's pretty much the only reason I ever go in campaign mode anymore. I mean, there's just really no point to it.
I see.
Because the game is just more enjoyable and more kind of, you know, there's more things to do in an adventure mode, and you can have a clearer sense kind of your gear progressing because you're getting different types of loot. Like you're not just getting the loot that the monsters drop, but you get what's in the little boxes when you're, you know, doing the bounties. And then you get, you know, the loot inside the rifts from both the monsters and from the rift boss, which almost always drops a Forgotten Soul, which is kind of the legendary crafting map, basically. But then you also get these blood shards, which you can kind of gamble with them to get like specific gear upgrades. So basically, just in terms of kind of having control over what sorts of loot you're getting, adventure mode is just much, much, much better. And really, basically the game is now kind of, I think, how people kind of wanted and or expected Diablo 3 to be from the beginning. So I know that some people are sort of bitter because they feel like this is the way the game should have always been. But now they're charging you like an extra, what is it, 40 bucks or something. Which I don't even really care about. I mean, I'm just glad that the game is finally actually somewhat enjoyable.
I see.
I mean, just from like a more objective standpoint. Like, I always enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it for reasons that I can't really expect other people to enjoy, whereas now I feel like
you can actually convince people to actually play Diablo and not just, oh, because I like it, and with no solid reason, almost.
Well, I mean, I played hardcore, which is a game mode that I don't think, you know, first, to get to the point where you like hardcore, you kind of have to already feel pretty comfortable with the core game. And it's like, with some of my friends, they were always, you know, they were into Diablo 3 for a while, but they really were in it, you know, to get just the best gear ever. And to, like, sell things on the auction house and maybe make real money and, you know, all this sorts of stuff. And now the game's not really about that anymore, and it really never should have been in the first place. Even though it was sort of an interesting, like, social experiment. I mean, I thought it was interesting what they did with the auction. Kind of surprisingly interesting, actually. Like, I found the auction house enjoyable in ways I was not expecting Diablo 3 to be enjoyable. But now they kind of moved away from that because they recognize that basically, I mean, that's good for a while, and it was an interesting experiment, but basically it makes people stop wanting to play the actual game, even though they might end up not wanting to play the actual game anymore anyway, just for various other reasons, such as it not actually being that good. Which is, you know, a fair criticism, especially if you're not really into a cooperative game. Like, I don't know, people were complaining about the lack of PvP for, like, forever. Probably because Blizzard really should have done something about PvP. They did do this, like, really lame, little, very bare-bones arena that didn't satisfy anyone.
Oh, they actually did it in any shape or form now?
Yeah, there is something resembling PvP in the game now. Like, you can go and fight each other, but really, I mean, no one plays that, as far as I can tell. Like, no one cares about it. Because, fundamentally, like, and I felt this way about Diablo 2, PvP was awful in Diablo 2. Like, I don't know why people would want PvP like in Diablo 2, because no one played PvP in Diablo 2 either. I mean, you could get ears every now and then, it was funny at first. But ultimately, Diablo 2 was always a cooperative game as well. And I mean, that's really what Diablo 3 has finally realized it is, which is a cooperative game. I mean, there's not many online cooperative games out there that are from an isometric action perspective. I mean, there's like, WoW, but that's so much slower than Diablo 3 in my mind. And then there's like League of Legends and games like that, but they're all predicated on PvP. So I mean, there's really very few options for isometric, action-based cooperative gameplay, and I think that Diablo 3 fills that niche very nicely, even though people keep wanting it to be something else that it fundamentally isn't.
What's on your mind?
Anyway, my rant's over.
Oh. Alright. It's fine. Damn it, they have a lot of queen that heals each other over and over and over and over. Like a true pest.
Systems functional.
So our Galliette got multi let's see, multi-lock.
What's the plan?
Oh shit, I'm quite behind and it come yet again. Fine. I did manage to get just enough diamond back, so I don't mind as much.
What's on you? Go on. What's on your mind?
Do you think we should have some more meat, for example, Neutralix or maybe even, let's see, artist collaboration?
Not ultra. I wouldn't spend money on any unit above 500 minerals right now. Kinda too early. This guy is such a negative Nancy.
Trying to add aberration so that our Impaler have some extra shots. And I think we really need some range upgrade for the Diamondback. At least if we want to make them more useful.
Don't get any upgrades.
I just did.
Ricky, whenever you get an upgrade, I want you to get an income before and after the upgrade. So any upgrade you get 2 incomes.
Fine, Uncle Crazy.
Or you could just be like Rage Against the Machine and say, you know, fuck you, I want to do what you tell me. That's what they say in the song that I'm listening to right now. I thought it was ironic that, you know, I don't know.
I think the range upgrade did help a bit. So. Oh shit, we're actually stacking Impaler right now. So with any luck, we'll actually drag all of our Impaler from the next round. It won't last long, but just enough to hit their missile turret quite a bit. For about 1,000 worth of damage. Yes! The first step towards victory! Oh, they're actually trying to get enough Viking again. Which I guess it's time for me to actually try to get them enough Viking again. And their missile turret is out.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
Transmit orders.
for battle. Fighter. Transformation system.
I think they got more aberration than before, so they come to push harder than before as well.
You ready for war? Let's get into the fight. Transformation. Go on. Let's get into the fight.
Do they have AoE already? Do they? Nope, not yet.
Transformation. You ready for war?
Yeah, they do actually have a touch somewhere, but which one is the touch? I don't know.
Well, he tends to die pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe he's alive.
Transformation system prime.
There's a missile turret that don't have the much of range. Oh shit! The ghosts are actually killing our stuff before we arrive, but the Bane agrees to turret. Goo is going all over the place. It will be disgusting. Oh shit. I'm going to assume that it's the dogs. It gets more diamonds back. I think my diamond bag just killed Dash. Will their missile turret burn out by themselves? Maybe. Yeah, they did get the crate, so I actually have to get more diamond back to compensate that against this pain.
They are the ultimate weapon of the fight.
And one upgrade of weapon. And yes, their missile turret actually burned out by themselves.
What's on your mind?
Oh shit, they're actually getting themselves their own diamond back to compete with mine.
Go on.
Those dirty rats.
I'm waiting.
They see the potential in this. I made them see the light!
At the ready. Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
I hope they don't have AoE for their Viking. But yes, at least. Wait a sec, does how it's called, the infested Tuvok actually give... Oh shit, the Tuvok actually give a +3 armor to every unit around him, so Alexis Tuvok said that it is actually useful. It's not just...
Alexi has been useful for always. Alexi was never not useful.
Speak freely.
Now it's useful. If only for the armor. Oh shit, great. Shit. More diamond back to kill them. Oh shit, is this the... God. I think they will actually out-hero us at this point.
Oh, Leviathan too.
They are... Oh, shit. I hope they don't have AoE yet. Ah, I think I'm going to get AoE if we want to have a chance against so many of them. What will be the counter against Tigers, since we clearly were getting screwed? Clearly.
What's the plan?
I don't know, they've changed the prices a lot, so I'm a little bit confused now. I'm gonna try Master Panther, I think. But generally, I think we're good. I mean, you can get Arcanus because that's pretty standard no matter what, if you have no idea what it is.
Which unit, sorry?
Arcanus, the mothership.
Good as any, I guess. Okay.
We shall prevail.
I hope this will make a difference. Oh, we got a carrigan? At this point, I wonder if we should try to go air,
Upgrade.
mass air and such.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Guess we'll try to do that. Holy shit! We actually lost our Arcanist that quickly. This is ridiculous.
I mean, you have to bear in mind he's going to take 100% of the damage, but that's kind of his appeal.
Yeah, true.
Well, they need to get one for us to counteract Arcanist.
Oh shit, now they have AoE Viking now. I'm trying to get that Brood Lords, if only to confuse the ground. Brace firm back!
Standing by. Anan for call.
Oh, we actually have a Levian dead as well now? Nice. But I think we really need S2 Vogue, if only for the +3 armor, which stack a lot over multiple units. And it might make the big difference for to actually keep our Viking alive, because the splash is less useful against heavily armored units.
They are the ultimate weapon of the final war.
Oh shit, they do have a lot of upgrades for their Vikings, so I'm going to get some Terran upgrades, if only not lose the Viking battle over and over.
Upgrade.
Oh shit there!
Obviously.
Oh shit! It's dark!
Fighter.
Shit!
Transformation system
God!
prime. You ready? Made? Let's get into the fight.
The hell? I never heard about this one.
That's the new Yaga hero, I bet.
Oh god, that! Oh shit, I have a lot of money, so I might as well spend it now, but I wonder if waiting so long might have just stopped the match. I hope not.
GG, rock.
Admit it, Ricky, you were worried when they got that Hyperion.
Yep.
Little did you know that we were secretly going to win anyway.
Based on... Based on what? Whatever.